What's up, everyone? Ronnie Cruz here with Path of the Network Marketer 365-day video challenge, where I bring you a fresh new video every day chronicling my adventures as I teach myself how to leverage social media to build my network marketing business so that I can teach you how to do the same. All right. Been a super long day, and I'm kind of um, out of gas. I'm out of gas. I didn't intend to save this video or filming this video till the end of the day, but it ended up being that way because I completely forgot that I had to make a video. Um, with everything else that I had to do. Okay, so my list of content for today has just been ridiculous. One, obviously, the podcast. Recording the podcast was done today, and that's, the podcast is getting to be around the 30-40 minute mark, and so Path of the Jedi podcast is it's a longer process than the rest of my other social media and content creations, content publishing. So that takes a big chunk of my day for today. And then, of course, on top of that, you've got your three posts, right? So with TikTok, and me deciding to do three posts a day with TikTok, it just made sense to, I mean, if I'm gonna create three publishable pieces of content for TikTok, I might as well post those on Facebook and Instagram as well, so that I can build and grow three different audiences and see and be able to kind of test and see what clicks in each of those platforms. As you guys know, I live in the middle of nowhere, and uploading is incredibly slow. Today in particular, it was just, yeah, it took a lot of time. One particular piece of content to upload on just one of those social platforms can take up to 15 minutes. So, a 30-second, 60-second piece can take up to 15 minutes to upload on those platforms. And you say three platforms, that's up to 45 minutes for just one piece of content uploading. And now I'm doing it for three. So that's over 2 hours worth of just sitting, creating content and then uploading it. So there's those things. There's the podcast, and so, like, I feel like I've been working all day, to edit, upload, and publish content. And that's on top of all the other stuff that I do, right? With my network marketing business, my existing team, with communicating and reaching out to new prospects and new prospective business partners for my organization. And then, the workout and everything else that I do on a regular basis. I found myself today just kind of having a hard time, remembering and staying focused on why I was doing all of that in the first place, right? Why am I doing all of this and packing in all this work? Um, yeah. What's the purpose? Like, what's the purpose? On days like this where you have a full load, yeah, if you feel a little lost, and if you feel a little spent and burnt out, just know that you're not the only one. You're not the only one. I am doing a lot. Having come back home from Pennsylvania after the events, I knew I would have a big workload, not just with what I'm doing on social media, but with the teams and with my existing business. Um, and yeah, I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling it, guys. I mean, that's just the reality. I am taking on a lot. And I haven't even started the second podcast yet. And I'm sitting here listening to myself say that, and almost can't believe that I'm really even considering it still. So, anyways, that's just I just wanted to share with you guys where my head's at. Um, and well, I guess the tip is, you gotta always remind yourself, well, number one, be clear of what your purpose is, right? So again, my goal is to learn how to leverage social media so that I can teach you guys and teach my team how to do the same, and continue to build their business in the modern age. And then of course, the training materials and the books and things like that, while also building new legs and new leadership in my organization. So it is a lot. It's a full plate. But that's what I have to focus on, those end goals and those outcomes. I have to always remind myself on days like this where it's just like I didn't have a moment's rest. I really didn't. From my waking hours to now, um, it's been go go go. But anyways, I know that's just part of the journey, right? I can't remember what I was listening to. I was listening to a podcast recently, and one of the guest speakers was being interviewed talking about balance, right? Balance, is that really possible? And you know, I loved her perspective because what she said was, no, it's not right now. If you are in a season in your business or whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, that is, you're making a push, doing something that 90% of the people that 99% of the people that aren't doing, then there's going to be some imbalance, right? It's just natural, because you got to grind, you got to push more than you're currently pushing right now. And so balance really isn't something that you should look for, because you're going to be working harder right now in this season than you would otherwise, because you have different targets, you have new and bigger targets that and outcomes that you're going after. So I'm okay. I'm used to this, actually. I'm okay with being a little spent and being running on fumes, because I've done it before. I've done it before. Um, I did a video the other day from my car while I was driving home. And, again, that was really reminiscent of the early days of my career, because I did a lot of that. So I'm used to, yeah, running on fumes. I know that I know that it's a means to an end. I know it's just temporary, and that I just have to accept that this is the phase, this is the season that I'm in right now. So yeah, it's totally okay. I just really wanted to share that with you guys, because I know inevitably, if you are on this journey, if you decide to undertake a similar course, a similar path that I'm on right now, then you will more than likely experience the same feeling, right? Right. So I really like to communicate, well, sometimes over communicate to people the time, or yeah, the again, where I am in my journey right now, so that you can know what to expect when you get there. Right. Again, it's temporary, but it's just something that you got to go through. It's something that you got to go through. Either way, like, beyond that, I'm actually really happy with the content that I'm producing, like the short form platforms are really fun, despite the frustration I have with how long it takes to upload stuff. It's really coming along. I feel like I'm starting to find a little bit of a voice there. Definitely on the podcast. I mean, I've been doing that since September of last year. So Path of the Jedi podcast is really, I mean, that's kind of in its own groove. And here on YouTube, it's starting to get into a groove. I feel like, yeah, like I've really, um, yeah, I think with the videos here, I mean, hopefully you guys are enjoying it, but I feel like I'm starting to find a groove with it. I am like over 40 days in. And so, the combination of vlog, sharing with you guys, where my head's at, as well as, the stuff that I'm learning along the way, I think it's really starting to develop a groove, right? And whether or not it starts to pick up steam anytime soon, in terms of viewerships and followers, that's well, that just remains to be seen, right? Like, if it's something that people actually end up wanting to watch, hopefully they'll get value of it out of it. But yeah, it's going to be a video day, regardless, right? I mean, that was the whole point. um, when Casey Neistat, I still can't remember or pronounce his name. Well, anyways, when Casey decided to do a video a day vlog, to vlog daily, that's when his YouTube hockey stick happen. So I'm really, really curious as to what the result is going to be, as long as I stay one day, vlogging. Um, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I am feeling a little crispy, burnt out. But again, I feel like I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much. I think that's part of why I'm feeling why I have kind of today, that I've lost sight, or that I was forgetting my focus, forgetting to focus on the outcomes that I originally wanted, because it's like I'm a little also over, while I'm burnt out today. This is just today, and burnt out is a little bit strong of a description. While I'm running on fumes, I'm also overwhelmed a little bit with all the stuff that I'm learning, and kind of sifting through all of that, to make sure that I'm directing all of this information towards the outcomes that I want, right? Like everything that I'm learning, how like managing all of that information, to piece together into a cohesive plan and strategy, that will get me closer to the outcomes. Basically, I feel like today, especially, I feel like I'm just churning out content, and like today today is the first time, but today I felt like, you know, all the effort that I'm putting in as far as publishing content, didn't have I didn't feel like it had any directive, right? Any direction. So, again, I know a large part of that is the overwhelm and feeling like I'm on fumes. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. More videos to come, guys. I just wanted to share that with you. Again, let you know where my head's at. This is very much becoming more of a vlog. But hey, that's what it's for, right? A vlog every day brings the hockey stick my way. I just made that up. I just made that up. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to turn in for now, so I can cut this up and publish it. So we'll catch you tomorrow with a fresh new episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so that you get notification. You'll get a fresh new episode every day. I don't know why I'm holding this uh, coaster on my desk. Fresh new video every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, whatever time that happens to be in your part of the world. So until then, we'll catch you. Well, yeah, until then, be well, be safe, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.